one day we're going to be able to do this meeting without these tools, but until then, we're glad we have them. People are increasingly comfortable viewing us from home, so greeting to you all at home as well. Let me ask you to be sure to turn the volume on your device at home up. We've got better volume, hopefully, this meeting than we did last. But so to get started, as we always do, we'll begin with our lift every voice and sing. Thank you.
Is it there?
We know it's there.
It's there. It disappeared on me. There it is.
Right.
Beautiful as always. And again, welcome. This is our traditional scholarship celebration. And let me begin with a greeting to our students and parents who are here, to those who are at home watching, to our guest speaker, and to all the members of the scholarship committee. You, as always, have done a marvelous job. We're excited to meet some of these students today. So I'm going to pass this meeting over to Harriet Cowan, our chair, again with many thanks. And as we typically do, we won't have a formal business meeting. I will have some business related comments at the end of the celebration. So again, join with us in greeting Harriet and her committee. Thank you.
Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. ASALA President David Wilkins, board members, and members of Minnesota ASALA. It's wonderful to see everyone here. I would like to welcome our 2022 scholarship recipients, family members, friends, and guests to this exciting award ceremony. I am Harriet Cowan, as David said, chairperson of the committee, and I'd like to acknowledge all of the committee members who have worked so hard this year. And please stand: Carol Catnell, Barbara Gibbs, Bernice Giscombe, Ron Klein, Ron Mason, Ethel Revels, who is on Zoom, and Paula Viltz. And thank you, everybody, for doing a wonderful job. It has been indeed a pleasure to review all of the applications this year. We are so pleased to report that we will be awarding 14 scholarships totaling $40,000 to outstanding students. These students are from our two county high schools, Manatee and Sarasota County. These impressive scholars have met the challenge of a rigorous application process, exhibiting amazing leadership qualities, highly involved community service, receiving honors and awards throughout their high school career, while maintaining and achieving outstanding academic standing with some of the highest GPAs that we have ever seen. From student government leadership roles, attending dual enrollment studies at the State College, building a website for a new voting initiative, being the physics and biology captain for Science Olympiad, building and flying an RV-12 two-seater plane, students creating their own business to earn money. This only gives a glimpse of the incredible talent of these scholars. Universities and colleges that have been accepted to and will be attending is testimony to their wonderful achievements. Yale, Harvard, College, the Ringling College of Art and Design, Columbia School of Engineering, universities of Florida throughout the state, and of course, HBCUs. Students, we applaud you, and we are so very proud of your accomplishments. To all of our wonderful donors who have contributed so generously to this program, to support these outstanding students, we thank you so much. Without your financial assistance, we would not exist. Now we're going to have just a very short slide presentation that shows what our program has been supporting for the past 10 years in proof, which is proof of what we have been doing, and that has been the right thing for these students to become so successful. So just for a couple of minutes, and then we'll move on to the main part of the ceremony. I think Marion disappeared for a bit, and she's running it. This data only proves that we have been doing the right thing for the past 10 years, and we are continuing to soar even that much more with these students that we have this year. So congratulations in advance to all of you. Happy graduation to so many of you who are receiving your graduation diploma today or had yesterday. And so now we're going to go on with the program, and Bernice Giscombe is going to introduce our guest speaker.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Bernice Giscombe. Glad to be here. Glad to see you all this morning. I'd like to introduce our superhero who's born and bred in Sarasota, in Newtown, Detective Dominic Harris. He's employed with the Sarasota Police Department. In his 11 years with the SPD, he served as patrol officer, community policing officer, member of the crimes unit, school resource officer, and is currently a detective. Dominic was the SRO at Booker High School from 2015 to 2019. Many of you probably remember him. He was named the Booker High School Employee of the Month in 2017, and there are lots of articles in the various newspapers, including the Herald, that speak to his incredible involvement in the community. During the period of service with the SPD, Dominic received over 13 department accommodations, with one being a life-saving medal for saving a baby from choking in 2014. Many of you probably saw that in the paper. While in his neighborhood, Dominic recalled seeing young men sitting around doing nothing, and it became his mission to instill in them a sense of purpose and direction. After weeks of wondering how to help solve the problem, a possible answer dawned upon him in April of '07. And again, quoting various articles, "God put it in my heart to start a mentoring group," he stated. "I keep it real with the kids. I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell it like it is." The Brotherhood of Men mentorship group, founded in '07, has grown faster than he ever imagined and has become a labor of love that consumes large chunks of his free time. Even though he competes with activities like football practice and the challenges of transportation, the results are clear. Grades among the mentees are up, while behavior and self-esteem are improving. Interaction and communication among the participants and with the mentors is exhilarating. Mentoring has a special meaning because at age 13, Harris was mentored by a couple who volunteered their time and love unselfishly. "It's all about hope," he states. "The Brotherhood of Men keeps young men on the right path and lets them know that there's no such thing as failure." Harris intends to watch every boy walk down the aisle during their high school graduation. Someday, he hopes that the Brotherhood of Men will be housed in a permanent facility where uncles, that's what the mentors are called, will be available full time. What if we had them for 10 hours at a time, or even 2 hours a day? We're already making such a difference 2 hours a week. Dominic's enthusiasm, drive, and his love for community continue to propel him down this path, where his dedication to mentoring young men is having a significant impact in terms of their ability to achieve educational success and reach God-given potential during their adult years. And consequently, they are changing their shared community. Dominic? I just met him for the first time today, after talking to him for 2 years.
Thank you, Ms. Bernice. Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna try to not get nervous because I usually do that. I'm gonna set this right over here when I get to see everybody. But first off, I want to thank Asala for allowing me to be here today to speak to the young new recipients of the Air Scholarship Award. Step back a little bit. Yes, and so and congratulations to the young scholarship recipient. But it's an honor to be here today because I love getting up and I love speaking to the youth because I was a youth, and where I come from, people sometimes be amazed because of where I'm at now. So my message today is gonna flow real quick. I'm not gonna hold you guys long, but what I want to tell the young kids that everybody that's sitting in the room today have a story. Each and every last one of us was dealt a set of cards that we had no control of, that when we got of age, you realize when you compared yourself to the other kids or the people that you are around, like, whoa, man, looking at my cards, like I'm not doing too well or I'm doing excellent or what have you. But what I wanted to tell the kids, even though if you got dealt a set of cards or your story is not up to par of everybody else, it's two choices that you're gonna get to make. Are you gonna let your story be motivation to you? Or are you gonna let your story be an excuse? Let's think about that. Are you gonna let it be a motivation? And when I say motivation, are you gonna let it motivate you to say, I want better for myself, I want better for my family, and I want better for the future? Or are you gonna run around and use some of the excuses that I hear, I didn't have a dad coming up, or, oh, I grew up in the projects, or what have you? Well, you guys are looking at a young man that did grow up in a project. You're looking at a young man that did not have a dad in his life. But what I did not do, I did not allow that to be an excuse for me. I'll allow that to be motivation for me. And the motivation was I refuse to have my offsprings when I get old enough to have babies to grow up in a housing project. And I wanted them to be able to experience things that I had to experience later in life. For example, eating out and going to restaurants or going over to Disney World or what have you. I had to experience those things later in life when I was able to pay for it myself, because I wasn't able to do it at that age when I was coming up, you know. But the one thing is, y'all, my mom did an amazing job because she gave us love and she gave us guidance. It took, I want to say, around about 9th grade when I realized, oh my God, we poor, you know, we living in the project. But at that time, man, I had already trained in my mind that I was going to do the things that I needed to do to succeed in life. Okay. So I use my cars or my story as motivation. And that's what I try to push to the young kids of, hey man, listen, you may think you got it bad, but it's always somebody else that got it worse. That's what my mom pushed in me. So even though you might start this race behind everybody, But if you work hard, stay consistent, you will be able to catch up and keep moving. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So the next thing I usually tell them is, what's your why? Y'all think about that. What's your why? What's gonna drive you? What's going to push you to be the great person that's in you? Because I feel God blessed all us with a talent and an ability to do something special that nobody else on this earth can be able to do but you. He gave you a gift. And it's up to you to find out what your why is and share it with the world. So my my thing is, yes, I started a mentor group. That mentor group, you guys, right now, we just celebrated at our Ovation. We had all the young men come dressed up. We had their parents come. It was not a fundraiser, but it was to celebrate 15 years of Brotherhood of Men Mentor Group that this young kid from the project created later in his life. Y'all, let's let that soak in again. That this kid from the project created that a vision, and I always tell people a vision from God, that God put that on my heart to create. We just celebrated 15 years. Where we're just trying to push and open eyes and be inspiration, a vision, something, a mentor where these young men can see and strive to do better. So my thing to the young kids, find your why and share it with the community. Deep down, y'all, and I'll be honest, and it may be a little different than whatever, when people say I'm blessed or be blessed and all that, to me, being blessed is giving. If you can give, that means that you are blessed. Do y'all follow what I'm saying? So that's what I try to push and instill in the young people. The more give, the more you showing God that, hey, I understand that I'm blessed. And guess what? The more that he's going to bless you, you know? So my thing is, y'all, find your why and make sure you give back to the community that you was raised in or community that you're in, and give it from your heart. And I guarantee you, you will be blessed. Okay. So y'all, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Detective Harris. I know it's Saturday morning, but I feel like I've been in church. Yes, indeed. So thank you for sharing your words of wisdom, telling these young people to find their story, find their card, and most importantly, find their passion. And I hope they were taking notes. I hope they read your bio, because your bio tells so much about what you have done and how you achieve your success. And I pray for your continued success. And I pray for your safety as you continue to protect this city as well. But young people, you have received a message this morning from a very powerful individual. And on behalf, Detective Harris, on behalf of the committee, we want to give you a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so students, we've been asked to for you to unmute and turn on your cameras. And then we have one student, Tiana Ash, who you're not logged into your name so that we can highlight you when you get ready to come up, okay? All right, so at this time, okay? All right, at this time, Ron Klein, our committee member, is going to be coming up to speak about the Cheryl Watkins Sneed Legacy Scholarship Program.
Tie straight away. Going back to my teaching and administration days. Okay. Hi, I'm Ron Klein, and thank you for attending today. We're so proud of your sons and daughters, and it's my third year in the scholarship committee, and it's a pleasure. I really appreciate and feel great about doing it. So today, I want to talk to you about the Cheryl Watkins Sneed Scholarship. Right, not close enough. Here we go.
There you go.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, the Cheryl Watkins Sneed Legacy Scholarship was is a program that was established in 2018 with the purpose to honor the memory of Cheryl Watkins Sneed, who was a successful businesswoman and passionate advocate for the empowerment of youth, people of color, women, and small business owners. Although the scholarship for rising sophomore students is no longer offered, we congratulate those who were the first to be awarded this prestigious award and who are now graduating. If you happen to have a program like this, and if you look in the back, on the next to last page, you will see pretty much the highlights of what I'm going to speak to you about. And there's a picture of Cheryl Watkins. So, congratulations to our 2022 graduating Cheryl Watkins Sneed Legacy Scholars. These folks are Jalen Brown, graduating from Howard University with a BS in Biology. Isis Madden, graduating from the University of Central Florida with a BS in Neuropsychology. And Taylor Pitts, University of Central Florida with a major in BS degree in Mechanical Engineering. Now, our current Cheryl Watkins Sneed Legacy Scholars who are pursuing their dream of success, we congratulate those folks, and they are as follows. Amandine Lewis Charles, who's a rising third-year student at Stetson University, double majoring in international business and international studies with a minor in Spanish. Her long-term goal is to establish need-based businesses and organizations in developing countries to fuel their economy and to be a catalyst for change. How wonderful. The next one is Kaylee Cumbo, who is finishing her second year at Florida State University. She's majoring in interdisciplinary medical sciences with a focus in clinical professions, minoring in commercial entrepreneurship. After receiving her bachelor's degree, she intends to pursue an MBA from Florida A&M or FSU and then attend medical school. Yeah, really great. And our last scholar is Christopher Holmes, who's a rising third-year SBI business student currently pursuing his bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in finance at Florida A&M. He has secured an internship with AT&T in their finance department, and he will be traveling to Dallas, Texas for the summer of 2022. He hopes to continue working with AT&T in the future. What wonderful kids. Thank you very much. Appreciate you here.
My pleasure now to introduce Dr. Lynetta Gaines, who will speak about the Pepin Scholarship Scholars. Thank you.
Thank you, Harriet. Mrs. Patricia Lynch Pepin, a dedicated volunteer with our library, became a part of Minnesota Asala history when she made our scholarship program a beneficiary of her will upon her death in March of 2016. Pat left $10,000 to Asala, an amount that was increased to $12,000 by additional donations to help fund 4 years of college for Idanya Timmons, who graduated from Valdosta State University in 2020 and who is now working as a behavior therapist with autistic children. In 2018, Pat's brother, Danny Lynch, began to give substantial gifts annually to continue Pat's legacy. Danny's gift this year, helping to fund the education of 2 Patricia Lynch Pepin scholars. Now, Victoria Kishoyan might be on the Zoom. Are you here, Victoria?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, great. I hear your voice.
Hello.
Okay. Victoria is graduating tomorrow from Pineview, and I wish we could see you. So maybe it's going to happen. But Victoria, would you say a few words about yourself? There you are.
Okay, my camera wasn't working. Hi, I'm Victoria, and I am a senior at Pineview School. I am interested in pursuing electrical engineering and computer science, potentially also political science. Next year I'm attending Harvard, which is very exciting. And yes.
Yes, what did you say? Did you say something about Harvard? What did you just say that made you blush a little bit?
Oh, that I'm going to next year.
What is she going into? Yeah, say it one more time because you're talking to old folk.
That I will be attending there next year. Here, I'll go in the chat.
She'll be an undergrad next year at Harvard. Yeah, people are saying yes. She's well, you know, that's okay, because I've heard so many great things about you, and that as reluctant as you might be to brag, and that's all right, you have been making incredible grades and giving incredible service to your community, and we're proud that you're a Patricia Lynch Pepin Fellow.
Can I add one other thing? And that is, in today's digital version of the Sarasota Herald Tribune, Victoria has a lovely opinion piece on Pineview. One, I want to congratulate you on that piece.
Thank you.
And the other is, I would encourage everyone to look at the digital version of the Sarasota Herald Tribune and see the lovely opinion that Victoria has on diversity, equity, and inclusion at Pineview. Congratulations, Victoria. Sorry to interrupt.
Very fun.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you see, she's not bragging about it, she's just doing it, isn't she? Very good. We're proud of you, Victoria. Our second fellow isn't here because even as we speak, he's graduating from Lakewood Ranch High School. Graduation was supposed to be yesterday, but it rained. So it's today, otherwise he would be here. His name is Anthony Zudi, who is graduating from Lakewood Ranch High School, involved with many community organizations such as the National Honor Society, Lakewood Leaders, Senior Advisory Board, and Pitt Crew. He has taken 9 advanced placement classes and is an AP scholar with honors. His hard work in these challenging classes are shown in his 4.43 GPA. Outside of school, Anthony works 2 jobs, these young people, likes to read, go to the gym, and to hang out with his friends. He will be attending the University of Florida in the summer and is majoring in computer science, hoping to better understand and how best to combat the prejudices that exist in computer programs. So that's our second Patricia Lynch Pepin scholarship. Graduation to all of our Pat LP scholars. Congratulations to all of our scholarship attendees, and thank you, Scholarship Committee.
And now it's my pleasure to have our 2 committee members come up to start the awards. Carol Catanel and then Paula Viltz. Carol?
Thank you, Harriet. Good morning, Asala, and good morning, scholars. My name's Carol Catnow, a member of the committee. I'm pleased to present the following scholarships recipients. Tiana Ash, and I don't know if she's on yet. Okay.
If she's on, she is not on with her name, so I can't
Okay.
find her.
Oh, okay, all right. Tiana Ash is a graduate of Booker High School. And I wanted to congratulate Tiana and hoping that she would share with us where you'll be attending college and what major. Tiana's not there. Okay, we'll go on to the next scholar, Vanessa Damas. She's a graduate of Bayshore High School. Vanessa Damas.
Yes, good morning. I'm
There you
sorry, I
are.
didn't hear.
Hi, Vanessa. Congratulations.
Good morning. Thank you.
Like to share where you may be going to college and your major?
Okay. I did graduate. So my next plan is to attend SCF to complete my AA degree, then transfer to USF to major in medical biology.
Thank you very much. And congratulations.
Did that?
Our next scholar is Maya Frazier, graduating from Venice High School. And Maya, are you with us on Zoom?
I am.
Wonderful. Welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And would you like to share with us your college you will be attending and any major?
Yes, I will be attending FAMU in the fall, and I will be majoring in international business management, hoping to one day open a business of my own and work on reforming certain things going on in business that need to be corrected soon.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. We have the next three scholars are here, and we would like to ask them to come up as I call your name, if you would. The Asaya Hadley. No? Okay. Asaya Hadley is a graduate of Booker High School, and we congratulate you. And we have a certificate of achievement, and we will make sure that you receive it. The next scholar is Jasmine Holly. She's a graduate of Bayshore High School. And if Jasmine is here, would you please come up? Thank you.
On behalf of Minnesota Solid, Jasmine, congratulations. Would you like to tell us your plans for the future?
I'm going to St. Thomas University in Miami to major in biology, and then I'm planning to go to med school to become a doctor of osteopathy and get certified for anesthesiology.
Our next scholar is Ariel Johnson. Ariel graduated from the State College of Florida.
Congratulations, Ariel.
Thank you.
What are you going to do now that you're a graduate of State College of Florida?
So I plan on attending Florida International University located in Miami, Florida, where I'll be majoring in criminal justice. From there, I plan on attending law school.
All right. Good choice, Ariel. Good choice.
Congratulations to all of our scholars. And now Paula Phillips will be.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And a special good morning to our students, our award recipients. I am Paula Biltz, a member of this distinguished committee, and it's really a pleasure for me to be here today and be a part of this. It's a sort of a culmination, actually, of the work that we all have done this year under the guidance of our chair, Harriet Cowan. And I just really want to let her know how much we appreciate her, and we will do that toward the end of the program. But I wanted to begin with the recipients that we have left, and there are 6. Some of them are here with us today, and one is actually at a fantastic ceremony. Actually, it is her graduation ceremony. And so that is happening as we speak. So she will not be with us, and that person is Bernadette, and her last name is Wakaji. And without her being here, and nor is she on Zoom, I wanted to just share a little bit about her, because this young lady is just fantastic. It's been just wonderful interviewing the students and getting to know them. And she is really one of those fantastic persons. So I have a half glasses here, but we're going to make this work. Just started wearing glasses, so welcome to that era. So Bernadette, she is an IB diploma candidate, and she is the founder and CEO of Share Wholeness, a nonprofit organization where she works to reallocate resources to ensure restitution is achieved within communities plagued by remnants of segregation. Listen to this. She is a champion for healthcare focused on preventative treatments rather than curative. Bernadette has worked with the Florida Department of Agriculture, Consumer Services to co-author and introduce a bill in the 2022 Florida legislative session that rectifies the prevalence of food deserts in low-income areas and its connection to the proliferation of diet-related disease. Are you hearing this, people? We know about these things. I lived in North Carolina where there was a food desert there. We had to go almost to Virginia, across the line from Eastern North Carolina to get fruits and vegetables. I was at Elizabeth City State University, where I retired from. Besides possessing a fierce passion for racial equity and health policy, Bernadette is a food connoisseur, aspiring linguist, and history enthusiast. Upon graduation, Bernadette plans to attend college to study engineering and health policy. Let's give her a hand. Outstanding. Oh, yes, she decided she's going to be going to Yale. She got multiple offers at various schools. And she has decided to go to Yale University. So we are really proud of her. Continuing, we next have William Marangni, who is with us today. It's so good to see William again. I call these his lucky shoes because we complimented him on his beautiful shoes when he came in for the interview, all dressed. I'm going to give you the mic, William, but I just want to also ask you to introduce your mom, who's here with you today. Okay, you want to say a few words?
Okay. Well, first I want to thank my mom for helping me get here. She's been motivating me and pushing me to do everything I can, apply for as many scholarships in schools that I wanted, because originally I was only applying to Florida schools, and luckily enough, I applied outside of state and I got accepted and will be attending Duke University in the fall. And I'll be majoring in biology or chemistry on a pre-med track to become an anesthesiologist.
Congratulations, William. Thank you. And you too, Mom. Did a great job.
Congratulations to you. Hopefully we have 3 more of our award recipients on Zoom. The first would be Chloe Severo. Are you there, Chloe?
Yes, I'm here.
There she is. Hi, welcome.
Hey. So,
are you excited?
Very excited. I'm graduating today as well.
Oh, good. Tell us about your future plans. What you're going to be doing, where you'll be going.
So I plan to attend Florida A&M University in the fall, majoring in pre-med biology. And I plan to become a dermatologist after that.
Dermatologist, yes.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Chloe. Okay, so next we have Sadie Smith. Sadie Smith, are you with us? Sadie?
Yes.
Good for you. You know, this one really warmed our hearts because she is there you are, Sadie. She is an artist. You know, our students that we have this year are certainly academically inclined. That's a given. But many of them have other special skills that we're excited about. And she is our budding artist. Tell us a little bit about that and where you're going to be going, Sadie, school.
Well, I'm going to be attending Ringling College of Art and Design, and I'm going to major in illustration.
Excellent. Are you excited about that?
Yes, very.
You know, we saw some of your artwork. We were really impressed. Thank you for sending that to us. Let's give her a hand. Next, we have Jeremiah Solomon. Are you there, Jeremiah?
Good morning.
There you are. Hi. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Jeremiah came in and he was all dressed in his suit and he was ready, like he was interviewing for a job, and he was. We were really impressed with you. I had to tell you that.
Thank you.
Tell us about what's been going on and where you'll be going. What are your plans?
Well, today I'm graduating, so that's what's been going on so far. And my plan is to go to Florida State to study psychology. And after I get my bachelor's degree, I plan on going to law school.
Oh, good. Law school. We have some lawyers in the audience and they're beaming from ear to ear. Excellent. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to share with us? We're all ears.
Well, I actually start Florida State this summer, I'm going to be in the CARE program and also the Unconquered Scholars program. And
For you, good for you. Congratulations again. Thank you. Is Unique Ward here? Yes. Come forward. Good to see you again. Tell us about what's going on with you. Where are you going to be going to school?
I'm going to attend State College of Florida for a year and then transfer to a four-year university. I'm gonna be a health practitioner. I'm not sure what registered nurse or anything, but yeah.
Congratulations, Ray. Best of luck to you. You'll do well. You'll do wonderful.
I believe that's all of our awardees. Let's give them all a round of applause. Show them some love today. Right. Showing some love. Right now, I would like to, on behalf of the Scholarship Committee, show some love to our chairperson. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. I want to thank you for your leadership and for all of your hard work and dedication. I mean, she's really good at what she does, and we want you to know that we appreciate you.
That was such a lovely surprise. Thank you. I mean, I can't tell you how I've enjoyed this. It's just been such a pleasure for me this year, and it's just a reason to keep on going, I guess. Let's see. Is that better? Okay. So this has just been an awesome ceremony, and you know, we've had to wait a couple of years for this to happen. Unfortunately, not everybody was able to be here, all the students, but you know, you're with us in spirit, and we congratulate you again and again and again. We're just having chills just listening to all of the wonderful accomplishments that you have done and shared with us. And we want to hear more from you as time goes on as to how you're doing. And so for those who are not able to be in attendance, we have your gift bags for you that will be held at the library and for about a week. So please come in and get that for you for yourself. And for those who are here, please help yourself to the gift bags with your names and the refreshments that we have in the back. So again, I just want to thank everyone. Special thanks to our president, David Wilkins, and the executive board. All you've done. It's been awesome in supporting us all this scholarship time. And so we really appreciate you very, very much. And we hope to continue this program. And thank you again for all of the donors who have contributed tremendously to us with this 360 Scholarship Fund program that we've had to rely on for our help this year. And it's just been a wonderful work to share and be with you. So thank you. And I guess that's it, right?
Thank you, Harriet. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you to the committee. A couple of closing comments. I laugh when I think about the interactions, I'll call them, we've had with Harriet over the last few months. Harriet would fund scholarships for every student in the counties if possible. And we continue to remind her, Harriet, that well is only so deep. But she has been a tremendous advocate for these students. I hope you all who are here, who are on Zoom, understand that this committee was absolutely in love with each of you and your potential. And we couldn't be more proud of Harriet and the work they've done. So we're going to break here in a moment. I just want to, again, we don't typically have a business meeting, but I do need to make a couple of announcements. The minutes and the treasurer's report were attached to the meeting notice, so those will be received subject to additions or corrections. we made reference, or Harriet made reference to the 360 program. And again, that was tremendously helpful because, as you know, we weren't able over the last couple of years to do the things we would typically do. So thank you all for those contributions. I've made note a couple of times in our past meetings. Marianne's coming up here to mess with me. What do I need to do?
I just need to highlight.
All right. We've talked about an endowment program. We've talked about this for some time, and I wanted to announce that program has now been formalized. I expect to get paperwork from the Community Foundation of Sarasota this week, and we will sign and funds will be deposited. Some people have contacted me about the ability to contribute to what will be known as the Minnesota ASALH Agency Fund, located at the Community Foundation of Sarasota. So send those checks and whatever you'd like, but we're going to be operating. And that's not just for scholarship funds. As donors to this, you will tell us how you want that money spent and when it will be spent. And so we'll get some more literature out to the membership, but I did want to let you know that the board approved that at our last meeting on November 11th. This is our last meeting until September, but we will continue, obviously, our communications and the wonderful job that Marion's done with the newsletter. Marion, I think we got feedback from our service provider that we had an enormously high rate of hits and people reading them. So we take that to mean you are getting the information and using it. We are going to have a Christmas breakfast this year. I want to thank Lois Watson and her committee. We have a location, we have a date, December 3rd. There will be more information about that. This will be our first opportunity in the last 2 years. We can't wait to see you all at the Grove on the 3rd. So do watch for that party, and it will be a party. You see the posters from our National ASALH theme for this year. And a reminder that the annual meeting and conference will be in Montgomery, September 29th through October 1st. I'm hopeful that you are all getting the communications from National. You should be as members, and if not, please let us know. I'm certainly planning to attend. Montgomery is a wonderful location for lots of reasons. We will be there representing our branch, but we hope to see some of our members there. And if enough of us show up, we might be able to put together some offsite opportunities in addition to the conference. So the last note I'll make, you all have heard us talk about these issues with our school board here in Sarasota and in Manatee. Our education committee, in addition to all of the other wonderful work they do, like all of our committees, will continue engagement with the school board in Sarasota and Manatee. But I have a bit of good news. I think we've talked over time about the project in the school district of Manatee to be acknowledged by the Florida Commissioner of Education as an exemplary school for the teaching of African and African American history. This task force has been in place for 2 years. We've been actively involved as a member of the task force. And of course, it, like everything else touching education, collided over the last year with this opposition that we've gotten. You all follow that closely. Despite that opposition and despite delays, the school district in Manatee at their last school board meeting voted unanimously to support the implementation plan for the school district and the schools in Manatee to push forward in improving and enhancing the teaching of African and African American history. Obviously enormously important as the teaching of our history is being challenged in Florida and around the country. So kudos to the school district there. We'll continue to support them, and we'll continue to keep you informed on activity there and here in Sarasota. With that, we're going to close the meeting unless there are questions or comments. Again, this isn't a formal meeting. I want to thank you all for coming. For those of you on Zoom, we'll see you all again in September. Hopefully we'll be in a place where we can meet all together here or at some other location, but we'll continue to do Zoom because we know people are not comfortable even later in the year with that. Be in touch with us through our info@asala.com. You know how to reach us. And again, congratulations to all the graduates. You make us proud, and we know you are our hope for the future. So continue to do well, and thank you all very much.
David, you can stop the recording. David, please stop the recording.